Hey, what's up guys? How we doing? I'm back. So it's been a little bit. It's been like 2 weeks since we've done a Chris Notes or Cliff Notes. So we have a ton of new subscribers this week, and I just want to thank everybody. Dude, you guys have been awesome. The mob is blowing up. Like I said, I'm going to give you straight what I think, what I hear. Is it always right on? Do you have to agree with me? Absolutely not. But hey, thank you guys for subscribing. We're blowing up, and we're definitely making some waves. So anyway. So what Cliff Notes is a short version of what's going to happen this weekend. Just some storylines to get you caught up. I'm not going to go too detailed on anything in particular, but I'm just going to give you the storylines and what to watch for at Unadilla. So, and also, I know the Cooksey Mob, you guys are in shape because we started this Complete Racing Solutions partnership here just recently with Coach Rob, and I can't believe how many of you guys have already dropped Cooksey in there as you get your subscription and get your ass in shape. So good on you guys. You guys are badass. Stay strong and keep doing it. And if you want any information on Coach Rob's program, head over to CompleteRacingSolutions.com. There's a link in the description of this video. And if you do decide to sign up, there's programs for everybody. And I'm working with Coach. We're going to do a short video, about 10 minutes, just explaining what programs are available and what he has to offer. That'll probably drop in the next week or two. But until then, just head over to Complete Racing Solutions. Check it out. If you do sign up, just drop Cooksey in the checkout and you're good to go.
I'm in the empire business.
Everybody love everybody!
You all know exactly who I am.
All right, guys, 450s at Unadilla, the long-standing, this is an old GP track, or for the longest time, it was only a GP track. It wasn't a national track. They raced once a year. It was grass, home of Bob Hanna. It's got some folklore to it. This is a really cool event. I'm glad they've kept the track somewhat similar. Apparently they brought in a bunch of dirt. Ken Roxon didn't appreciate it. He liked it the way it was. So, but hey, we're going to see Dean Wilson. Yep, that's right. Grandpa Earl coming back for the last 4 races on his Husqvarna contract before he's probably either privateer or hopefully doesn't retire. It's nice to have Dean Wilson around. Dylan Ferrandis. We're going to see the #1 plate back out there. The 450 class is getting interesting. We got this huge battle between Chase and Ken, and now we've got him. We also have Malcolm Stewart making his return to the Nationals for the first time since 2014. Honestly, guys, I didn't think I'd see it. And I'd love to know the stories that went on behind closed doors. I know his knee was injured. That wasn't a fake. But was it injured bad enough to sit out the entire season? Well, clearly Husqvarna doesn't think so. I think Malcolm, when they maybe saw him fishing and doing the things, I think they realized, okay, maybe we've been duped here. Maybe he doesn't really want to race nationals. Maybe he just signed the contract, which, hey, it is what it is. I'm excited to see how he does. I just think maybe he'll really like the nationals again. Maybe this will re-inspire him. So we'll see. Eli Tomac, final 4 rounds. He's got to get a little bit bigger gap than 5 points heading into Paula. Chase Sexton at Paula is fast. He will send it. It will be a gnarly race if he can't do that. This weekend is very crucial. If he can go 1-1 and gap him, he can kind of start to pull away. If they split motos or Chase gains points, ooh, it could look bad for Eli. Sexton, exactly what he's got to do. He's got to win. He's got to gain points. He can't lose points. If he loses points, this thing could get out of control or slip away. If Eli has 15 to 20 points heading into Paula, go ahead and stamp it. It's over. Well, it's never over because it's racing, but pretty much a lot of the suspense will be gone. Jason Anderson, he wants a win. I don't know, maybe this break re-inspired him, maybe this track, if he gets a good start. But those 2 guys up front, and with the addition of Ferrandis, it's going to be tough. Ken Roxon, typically Unadilla is his track. It's very European style, but he's not happy they brought in all this dirt and made it kind of cookie cutter like the other tracks. So, and he's still battling with this stomach thing that he's got going on. His health, no secret. He's struggled with it outdoors ever since he had his big injuries, but yeah, hopefully he's better. Christian Craig, who's also lobbying to be on the Destinations team. Expect a solid effort out of him. He's got to show that he's the guy that they want on the team. Justin Cooper in the 250 class is looking really good. And it's a lot easier to throw a 250 guy in the 250 slot rather than take a 450 guy, put him back on it. And plus, Christian's leaving that team to go to Husqvarna next year, so maybe Star wants their guy that they're going to have next year representing. So we'll have to see how that goes. Ryan Dungey. Whew, gosh, he wants that podium so bad. And I think that's one of those ones where everybody in the paddock wants him to get the top 3. He's got a good shot at it this weekend. Unadilla is a weird track. Weird things happen. If he gets a good start, he could absolutely get into that podium spot. Justin Barcia, he's usually fast at Unadilla, but I don't know. I feel like now that the Des Nations thing's off the table for him, and I don't know. I mean, he may have an inspired moto, but I wouldn't expect two. Aaron Plessinger. Oh, come on, Aaron. Yeah. One of our favorite riders. I think we all can agree Aaron Plessinger is one of the most likable dudes in the paddock. We all want to see him do good. He struggled with KTM. He did get one podium. I would really like to see him just battle up in the top 5. Just show you're still there. Keep some confidence rolling into next year. Joey Savacci looks good. Man, this guy has had a career resurgence on this Kawasaki, and I hope they figure out a way to keep him for next year. I would love to see him finish out the year strong, getting top 5s, maybe even sneaking a podium. Shane McElrath, who was filling in for Dean Wilson and Malcolm Stewart over at Rockstar Husqvarna, has now headed over to Club MX and is filling in for Phil Nicoletti. And so I guess there's good cooking down there. Deborah Mazeros, Mesaros, DeborahMazeros.com. She has those guys eating organic food, and I'll tell you what, after seeing the owner of the team, Brandon Haas, dominate Loretta's, I don't know, maybe it's the food. Maybe we go see Deborah, get some food. Garrett Marchbanks, maybe he needs to eat more of that organic food. So we'll see. And Garrett is in 11th in the points, and he looks great on that 450. I just don't want to see him overdo it. Hopefully the 2 weeks he's got, he kind of rested, recouped, and he's ready to go for these final 4. If you guys want a badass garage, check out Epic Garage Designs. They can do everything, flooring, slat wall. And that's one of the things people forget is slat wall. If you slat wall your garage, you can put stuff on the wall. It's so easy to hang it, move it, switch it around, and you look classy. So check out Epic Garage Designs. Let them know you want the Cooksey Special. All right, guys, 250 class. It's Jet Lawrence's. Jet Lawrence can dominate this thing, and he has won so much this year. It's pretty much his title, unless something horrific happens, which I think we can all agree nobody wants to see that. Hunter Lawrence desperately wants a win. What did he do in the 2 weeks off? Did he find more speed? Did he push Jet during the practice? I don't know. If Hunter's going to get one, and this is a really good shot this weekend. It's that kind of European style. He has more of a European base and a style that suits the European tracks more than Jet. But Jet's just good everywhere. So, and then Joe Shimoda, he's been riding his ass off. He's clearly the 3rd best guy. He'll be right there in the mix. Justin Cooper, he could be the spoiler this weekend. He wants that Des Nations ride very bad. He's been very vocal about it. He works his ass off. He just said that he can finally jog again. So that foot's finally coming around that he hurt, that missed all of Supercross because of the foot injury. And jogging is a great way to work out. It's a great way to get these guys cardio. There's really nothing better if you can do it, if you don't have lingering injuries. And I don't know, I think Justin Cooper's going to be strong this weekend. Seth Hamaker, he's from Pennsylvania. I think he'll do decent in this track if they didn't add too much soft dirt. He's more of a California-style rider, even though he's from Pennsylvania, which is crazy. RJ Hampshire, he could win. He could get 15th. He could DNF. Who knows? Max Boland, he's been consistently right around that 5th pit. He's climbed up from top 10 to battling around the top 5 position. This kid needed this so badly. He needed it so bad. He was getting so much pressure. Next year he has Tom Vial coming in. He'll have a teammate. He'll have somebody else to gauge off of. So if he can just get through this year, I would love to see him finish these last 4 strong and healthy and head into next year and see what he can do. Next year will be his 3rd year in Supercross and his 4th year outdoors, I believe. And it's time to start doing some stuff, and I think he will. Levi Kitchen is out with the broken arm. Michael Mosman, I don't know if he's coming back from that concussion. I would have to think he's coming back. Props to the Gas team and Tyler Keefe, one of the best team managers out there, for sitting them out, taking a rest, letting them heal properly. Styles Robertson's still out. And then we got Nate Thrasher. Nate Thrasher, he needs to get something done, man. It really is. I mean, for a guy who won the shootout for Supercross, it's time for him to do something. So anyway, guys, if you have a UTV or ATV and you need some badass stuff, check out Revolution Off-Road. That's revolutionor.com. Let them know Cooksey sent you. Get yourself some wheels, roll cage, steering wheel, stereo system, you name it, they got it. Anyway, And guys, don't forget, tomorrow or after Unadilla practice, I will be going live on YouTube for the prediction show. If you want to jump in there and bench race with me, jump on there. I'll give you my predictions for the day, and we just chat and we have a good time. That's probably my favorite show that I do, because we have a good time on there, and I get to really interact with you guys. So that's fun. That's right after practice, maybe 10, 15 minutes after. Just watch YouTube. If you're subscribed, I believe it gives you a notification, or click the notification thing and it'll let you know when I go live. Jump on in there and let's talk some moto. Let me know your predictions. So, all right, guys, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for blowing this thing up, and I'll catch you later.